So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how much exactly I made with OddsJam in the last 30 days. But to make this my OddsJam review very detailed, and to make sure that it can actually pass on as a proper OddsJam review, I'll talk about other things, which are things that I feel that someone who is still on the fence as to whether or not OddsJam is something they should use. When I walk you through these things, you're going to know for sure if it's something you should use or if it's something you're not going to want to use, because I'm sure that if you see my results and learn the little experiences that I've had with OddsJam in this past few days, you would be able to from there make an informed decision on whether or not it's the right thing for you to use. So I'll walk you guys through my experience with OddsJam. But before we get to that, if you're one of the people who are watching this video and you've not created an OddsJam account already, or you just heard of it on YouTube right now and you're probably checking to see what other people have to say about it, what I strongly recommend you do is that you use the link that I'm going to leave down below in the description. What this link is going to do for you is that it's going to get you bonuses. It's going to help you check for a discount. You don't have to click on the link right now, just relax. I'm going to walk you through a lot of things like the pros, the cons, and a lot of things that I feel you should know about OddsJam. And after walking you through these things, I'm then going to go ahead and show you guys my results. At that point, you're going to be able to make an informed decision on whether or not OddsJam is the right thing, right tool, right betting software for you. So before we start, for those of you guys who do not know what OddsJam is simply an arbitrage and value betting software that finds and displays betting opportunities that are mathematically proven to work and keep you profitable as a sports bettor. Now that I know that most of you guys watching this video know for sure what OddsJam is, I'm now going to go ahead and talk about the pros and the cons that comes with using OddsJam, so that you get to know for sure what to expect from this software before you go ahead and create an account or even commit any money at all to paying for a pro OddsJam subscription. So before I get into these pros and these cons, please, if by the end of the video you find this video helpful, leave me a like here. And not just that, if you have any questions at all, be sure to ask me down below in the comments. Ask me any question at all. I'm always there to answer all the questions, right? So that said, we're going to quickly hop into the pros and the cons, and I'm going to start with the cons, which are the bad sides, the bad things about OddsJam. And after I'm done talking about these cons, I'm then going to go ahead and talk about the pros. And then I'm going to walk you through a lot of other things, and I'll let you decide on whether or not OddsJam is something you're going to want to use. So for the cons, like I said, the first thing that I'd like to mention here is something that I don't like, something that I feel like you might not like about using the OddsJam betting software, is the fact that there is no subscription for shorter periods of time. So I've seen most betting platforms that are coming out now, the newer ones, they most of the time let you pay maybe $2 a day, $3 a day, something like that, so that you can easily leave anytime you want to leave. But OddsJam doesn't have that, and that is something that I feel like they should do. I use them. It's not a big problem, but it's something that they can do to improve the user's experience, right? So the second thing that I don't like, and something that a lot of other people complain about when it comes to OddsJam, is the fact that with the betting method that you're doing here, you're going to need to have money in a lot of different bookies. And this is something that I really wish we could actually find a way to circumvent. But the truth here is that if you really want to do this, you're going to definitely need to have money in a lot of bookies. So it's something that is not comfortable, something that is not very pleasing to do. So that is the second con on our list right here. And now that I've talked about that, the third con, which I think is going to be the final con, is the fact that they recently made it impossible to sign up for a trial without a card. So in the past, if you knew OddsJam from the past, you should know for sure that they definitely let people sign up and try an account and try to use OddsJam to see how it works for free, no cards, no nothing. But people started exploiting these free trials, and what they do is they sign up for an account, they use the account to make some profit, quick profit, then they kill the account, they create another free trial account. So at that point, OddsJam had to create a system where they don't let you sign up for a free trial without a card, and that is something that a lot of people reacted negatively towards, but it's what they had to do. And it's something that I have to mention as a con here, because it's something that many people might not like. Now that I've walked you guys through what these three cons are, we're now going to go ahead and talk about the pros. The first thing that I'd like to mention here as a pro, which is something that I liked about OddsJam, is the fact that they have most sports scanned and covered on their platform. So whether you bet on football, American football, you bet on tennis, you bet on basketball. They cover most of the major sports on their platform, so you can use their platform if you actually bet on any of the major sports in the world. The second thing that I'd like to mention here is the fact that inside of their software, they actually cover most of the major bookies in the world. The next pro here is the fact that they have a very fast refresh rate when it comes to odds, right? So when something is updated or when something changes in the betting market, it's going to be very, very easy. It literally happens very fast. I've actually taken account of that one myself, and I can tell you for sure that it definitely is very fast, right? So now that I've talked about that, the fourth pro that I'd like to mention here is the fact that when you actually create an OddsJam account and actually pay for an account, these guys give you a guide. So if you're someone that's new to betting, or you're new to the whole value betting thing, or you're doing arbitrage betting, you're going to be able to use the guide that are going to give you to get ahead and actually start making some money for yourself in the beginning. Now that I've talked about that, the fifth pro on my list here is the fact that when you're using OddsJam, I like this particular part very much, and that is the fact that when you're using OddsJam, you actually get the ability to do 3 betting strategies, right? So the first one is something called matched betting. You can go and do deeper research on that one. The second one is something called arbitrage betting, and the third one is something called value betting. So having a paid OddsJam account or being on the free trial is going to let you do these 3 betting strategies. Now, these are 3 different methods of making money from bets, and with OddsJam, you're going to be able to do all 3 of them. The 6th pro on my list here is the fact that they have a user-friendly interface. I'm going to do another video. It's going to be like a tutorial where I'm going to have to walk you guys through how to set up OddsJam and all, because people need those tutorials here. I might do one. So when I'm doing that, you're going to see how simple the dashboard literally is on the inside, right? So I'm going to show you guys that. But it's something worth mentioning here that OddsJam actually has a very, very user-friendly interface, and that is something that most of their competitors struggle with or they don't even have at all in general, right? So now that I've talked about that, the 7th pro that I'm going to have to talk about here is the fact that they are available on mobile, so you can use them on mobile. And apart from the ability of you to use them on mobile, the last and not the least thing here is the fact that they have a free trial. So a lot of softwares out there nowadays are taking away their free trial, but instead of OddsJam just taking away the free trial in total, they did the thing where you have to put in your card to actually try OddsJam. So they have a free trial. Those of you guys who are still on the fence, wondering if you should use OddsJam or not, I'm going to leave a link down below in the description. When you click on that link, you're going to be able to create an account, and like I said, you're going to be able to use that link because you're using the special link to actually get bonuses. And apart from bonuses, you're still going to be able to check for a discount. So you're going to be able to get a discount for yourself and save yourself some money. So if you're done watching this video, you've seen my result when I actually show you guys, and you decide that OddsJam is okay, something you want to try, use a link and save yourself some money and get a lot of bonuses, right? So now that I've talked about that, those are the pros, the cons. I've talked about the bad sides, the good sides. There's a few bad things and a lot of good things. So that should tell you that OddsJam is actually doing more good than bad, right? So if you see most people here on YouTube who've done reviews like me, everyone's speaking good of them, showing how much they made. And this is my own video of me showing my own money, the amount of money I made from OddsJam. Now that I'm sure that each and every one of you guys know what the pros and the cons of using OddsJam are, I'm not going to go ahead and talk about my results after these 30 days. I mainly bet on soccer. If you follow my main YouTube channel, you should know for sure that I bet on soccer. But I'm doing further research here on YouTube and trying to learn new things. It was at about 30 days ago that I actually embarked on the journey of getting my own personal OddsJam account and testing it. So now I'm going to explain to you guys, or rather show you guys, how much I actually made. So what you can see on the screen right now is a screenshot from my own OddsJam account. And you can see that in the last 30 days, I've actually done in profit about $4,000. It's more than $4,000, but $4,000 is the round number. And with that shown, I can comfortably say that for sure OddsJam was definitely worth the 30 days test that I did. But mind you, I'm a fast learner and I've already been betting on soccer. I use a lot of other software. It was kind of easy for me, but someone that is out there who hasn't done a lot of betting, arbitrage, match betting, value betting and all those things, It's gonna take you a little bit of time to learn, but like I say, they have tutorials for you. So if you're on the fence and thinking whether or not OddsJam is good, whether it's bad, the truth I'm gonna tell you is that OddsJam is actually worth it, right? So all you need to do is to pay for an account, follow the tutorials inside there, stay consistent, make sure you're on time with placing your bets, and in no time, you're going to start to see the profits rolling. All you have to do is to make sure you learn, do the learning, and make sure you do the work. Because trust me, this kind of betting is a lot of work because you have to be on your toes every day. You have to make sure you're there to strike all the bets. It's not magic, but it works, right? So to end the video and round everything up, OddsJam is definitely worth the try. If you've watched to this point, like I said, if you found the video helpful, leave me a like here. If you have any questions, ask me down below in the comments. Don't forget, I'm gonna have a link down below in the description that's gonna help you get some bonuses and help you check for a discount right there. So use the link if you're still on the fence and if you've not created your account. I'm gonna see you guys in the comments. If you have any questions for me, stay safe out there and peace out.